wavy my hair is today. Hi friends, today we're gonna be doing a what I eat in a day being plant-based. Morning, queen. So for breakfast, I'm having protein pancakes with strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries. This is actually a more dense breakfast than I usually eat. Most of the time I'll have a yogurt bowl, but I actually didn't eat a lot yesterday or like last night. And so I feel like my body really needs like the protein. It makes me realize how much I learned to care for myself over the past couple of years. Look who it is on my For You page, guys. Bretman Rock. I fucking love him so much. If I ever meet Bretman Rock, I will be at my peak. I just love him so much, and I want to be his best friend.
It's not caviar. These are from Marky's Caviar. Goat cheese.
I'm actually shocked that I made it down this far. I'm not sure how much more I'm gonna be able to eat, but it's gonna be close. I get so confused in terms of like macros and stuff like that. And here's why. Because I'm a person that doesn't count calories. I find that if I do, it starts to either make me restrict or binge to make sure I hit like a certain number. And I don't want to do that. However, I'm on my Pilates journey and I want to get toned up, you know. And so everybody's like, you need to be in a calorie deficit, eating a bunch of protein or whatever. I don't want to count my calories. That's not what I want to do. So I mainly want to focus on like protein. But does that mean you have to think about carbs too? Because I fucking love carbs, bitch. I fucking love carbs. Life is short, and if I want pasta, I'm gonna eat it. So I get confused. I'm like, what should I be counting? Because I don't want to count calories. Do I just make sure I eat a lot of protein and then that'll make me tone up, or will that make me gain weight, or how does that work? Like, I don't understand that. I'm just trying to tone up. I want to keep that lean and toned figure that I kind of have because I just like it on me. So if you know anything about that, let your girl know. Done. I finished it. I feel so stuffed right now, and usually I don't get that in the morning because, like I said, it's a more dense breakfast from the yogurt bowls that I typically eat every day. But I'm gonna wait a little bit and then I'm gonna do my Pilates workout this morning.
I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. Live life like it's a prison, break the rules. I wanna wake up in the morning.
So sorry if you hear noise in the background, but this is my favorite green smoothie recipe, and it's literally 4 ingredients. Frozen spinach block. I get them in like little blocks and then I just chop them up. Usually I use 2, but I only had 1 left. And then I used frozen kale and then frozen mango. And now I add a bunch of orange juice, and it is so good, you guys. If you know that you need to get more greens in, I highly recommend making this because you don't really taste much of the greens, but you're gonna see like I put quite a bit of orange juice in just for blending purposes. Cover your ears. Pretty good. I'm gonna drink this delicious green smoothie while I watch some YouTube, I think. It's very rare that I have like a full sit-down meal for lunch, but I usually just have like a bunch of snacks, like avocado toast. If I want to, it's like peanut butter and banana toast. Do I look slimmer? I don't know, but it's definitely working. Also, I've been thinking lately, I turn 23 next week, which is kind of crazy to me because it also means that my parents have gotten 23 years older, which is kind of scary. I feel like the older I get, the more I worry about my parents getting older. I also just want to say that I never knew how to cook growing up. Like, I didn't learn to cook for myself until I was 21. That's when I made a huge change in my diet. I used to get so sick when I would eat meat and dairy, like in my bed for hours with like painful cramps and like pains and everything. It was just so bad. I literally had just a flip switch and I was like, I'm not gonna eat meat or dairy anymore, or at least like try to avoid it as much as I can. I used to get so overwhelmed when I would have like a recipe that took more than 2 steps. And I am so proud to say that I've really pushed through that, and I feel like I am so confident in what I'm cooking. It's very rare that I get overwhelmed with like a recipe, especially if I like research it beforehand and stuff. I've really fallen into cooking for myself and I kind of love it. Do whatever you feel is best for you. I'm just saying like this works for me. And truthfully, I can tell a difference not only with how my stomach is feeling and whatever, but also my skin. I used to have such bad acne all the time. Like, give or take, I have like 2 things right now, but generally I don't really get much acne anymore, and I am so grateful for that. You need dates, almond butter / peanut butter, salt, and chocolate chips. You need to just put some chocolate chips in your ramekin. So I'm gonna kick it basic and do an everything bagel grilled cheese. I just have this everything bagel that I have to use up. Okay, so what I have here is just plain white rice because I had some leftover I wanted to use. Tofu that I used, I actually marinated overnight last night so it would kind of taste like salmon. Let me know if you guys want the recipe. It's super simple. You just put in like brown sugar, soy sauce, rice vinegar, like a bunch of stuff like that. And then you just put tofu in it and let it sit overnight. You just fry it on medium heat with a little bit of oil in the pan, mash it up. And then once it's like fried down a little bit, you pour the marinade over it and let it absorb into the tofu while it's cooking. It is so good. This is basically my version of the salmon rice bowl that was going viral. I love it. I make it every week. We're finishing off the night right with our little date treats. So I don't know if I mentioned this before when I made them, but these actually are like a healthy version of Snickers. It's literally just a date with almond butter and dipped in milk-free chocolate and then a little bit of sea salt on top. Disclaimer, do not, if this is your first time eating these, they are so good, but do not eat more than 2 or 3 in a sitting. Maybe 1 or 2 a day for the first few times, because these contain some fiber, guys. So just trust me. And I don't really like Snickers, but I do really like these. They are so good. Maybe just 1 more. Okay guys, that's what I ate today. I know I still have room for improvement. Like, I'd love to incorporate more salads and more greens, more plants into my plant-based diet. So don't be too harsh on me. I'm trying, I'm learning. I haven't made one of these videos before, so if you liked it, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.